Hey everybody, Flip and Dani here, founders of the Freedom Real Estate Group family of companies, and welcome to another episode of our podcast called
Freedom Through Passive Income.
That's right, and today is another one of our live episodes, and we're on location again. Woohoo! We're still in Tampa, if you watched yesterday's episode.
Yes.
And of course, today's Fun Shirt Friday.
Yes, I love your shirt today.
I'm going to be tooling around Florida wearing my, and if you look closely, there's little Mickey Mouses on here. So I had to be appropriate for Florida. But welcome to week 16 recap and key takeaways.
Yes, that's right.
So back last Saturday, episode 106. Our 48 unit structuring investor returns. Now, takeaways on this one is lean on experts. We have a lot of knowledge, but we're not the experts. In order to protect us and the people around us, we bring in the experts.
Yes.
You can't be an expert on everything.
That's right. I try really hard.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Another takeaway is we view Ken as an expert. Now, Ken is our underwriter.
Yes.
And he's amazing.
Yes, he is.
He does things with numbers that I didn't think were possible. And we go to him to help to break down and analyze all of our deals.
Yes, exactly. All right, episode 107 was a K1 lesson learned.
Sorry.
You're a goofball. The first key takeaway was don't lose the gold nuggets mined from lessons learned. Track them, fix them, and get proactive about not making them in the future. And the second key takeaway was from now on, we will get the K1 early. Why, yes, we will.
Yes.
Or we'll try our darndest. And we'll put it in the letter of intent so everyone is on the same page.
So, like I said, they must be like this big for how long it takes them to do these things.
I know.
So episode number 108, how much of your portfolio is dedicated to real estate? So some takeaways, there's lots of resources to help you buy real estate. One of the resources is self-directed IRAs. And we learned some huge things the other day that we'll get into later, many weeks from now. Another takeaway is just take one step. Don't let fear stop you. I always tell Dani, this is the cheesiest line in the book. I tell her this all the time. The Great Wall of China was started with just one brick.
Yes, you do say that to me all the time.
You love it every time I do.
All right, episode 109, the myth of work-life balance. Key takeaway number 1, balance is a personalized meaning for each person based on their own style of working. And key takeaway number 2, balance depends on the time of your life and what your focus is at that moment.
I'm going to leave that one alone. Episode 110, it's the worst time to get started in real estate. If you don't have experience and knowledge of real estate and you're getting into it now, you're going to make a lot of mistakes and you're going to overpay for something or make huge mistakes or just something that will be costly. You shouldn't be diving in on your own. What you want to do is find people like us, and it doesn't have to be us. There's lots of people out there that are teaching real estate and will help you, and it's exactly what we did when we jumped into real estate in 2008, which was another great time to jump into real estate.
Yes.
But we found
that was a journey.
But we found somebody that knew what they were doing, and we ran with it.
Yeah, just align with who you know, like, trust. Mm-hmm. That's what we've always done, and we've been successful for that reason. And then yesterday, we're on yesterday's episode, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday was our live update, and the key takeaway was we're here in Tampa, and we're at a mastermind, and we love masterminds, and this one's one of our favorites, and we always, it's a different level, it's a different game here at this one because it's CEOs and founders. Mm-hmm. So we both yesterday wrote down 2 things that we felt like was the very top things that we learned from this past a few days with everybody. Mine was when Andrew talked about what the 1% of the 1% do with their money. It was mind-blowing. A lot of the stuff we've learned before, but never in the way that Andrew taught it. And so we're excited about spending a day with him to really kind of restructure some of the things that we are personally doing to line up with those lessons. So I was excited about that one. And
then another one was that it was a gentleman I'm going to show you here in a second. He talked about when you're marketing, make sure you know what your consumers, you know who your consumers are, you know who you're marketing to. And he said right now 75% of the consumers are overwhelmed. Yeah. And so you have to know that, and you have to understand what the consumers are going through when you're marketing to make your marketing effective.
Yes.
And he was actually he actually gave us his book, is The Undefeated Marketing System by Philip Stutz. And this is the guy. He's and this is how to grow your business and build your audience using the secret formula that elects presidents. Now, he's worked with 3 presidents. Well, sorry. He's worked 3 presidential elections.
Yeah.
And helped 2 guys win their elections. You do the math. But it's great. I can't wait to dive into this book.
Yes.
And then the great thing about this, because that was about marketing and the speakers that they bring in for this mastermind, they're about everything. A lot of it's marketing, which is great. But it's also they bring in some, just some influential people, the Hodge twins, which they're comedians. Mm-hmm. So check them out. Hodge twins. Be careful. Sensitive ears. Just warning you. Just warning you. That's all I want to say. I just warn you. But they also brought in Tim Tebow, and Tim Tebow came and spoke to us yesterday. And gosh, no, it was a couple days ago now. Jeez, I'm losing my days. But played at Florida, won a Heisman Trophy. He had a small stint in the NFL, a small stint in baseball. But he talks about what he's doing now. And if you don't know what he's doing now, definitely look it up. And it's Tim Tebow Foundation. Google it, you'll find out what he's doing. It's just and like you had said on yesterday's episode, over 150 CEOs in this mastermind in a room, and he had every one of us bawling like little girls. So, it was a great presentation. So, yes. But I love this mastermind.
Yes, me too.
Well, that wraps up all of our updates.
Yes.
Make sure you're joining our investor club at freedomcapitalinvestments.com. We're on all of the social media, so check us out. Make sure you're interacting with our team on the Facebookers and the LinkedIners, the LinkedIners. And make sure you subscribe if you're on YouTube. But we always like to end all of our episodes with
invest smart,
live happy. Bye, everybody.
Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for individualized advice. Opinions and information on this show are not guaranteed. All investment strategies have the potential for profit or loss, y'all.